well, this week, 2 Holocaust survivors are sharing their experiences with students.
And while they say they were initially hesitant to tell their stories, Team 12's Bianca Buono shows us they now see it as their mission to help the next generation.
For Perloffer, recalling the Holocaust is still painful.
It hurts.
Then she got a call.
Then they called me again and said, look, you have to change your mind.
That call was from the Steven Spielberg Initiative, run by the legendary director behind several Holocaust projects, including Schindler's List.
I didn't do enough. You did so much.
Spielberg convinced her sharing her experience would make a difference, telling her,
If everybody would be like you, there wouldn't be anything left for the future generation.
And with his encouragement, she and Katalin Eggett, another survivor, have been doing their part to keep teaching the lessons of the Holocaust, including talking to kids and publishing their stories in book form.
It's a good feeling, you know, that people want to know because have to know what happened.
Lessons they hope will inspire this generation.
Maybe that's way never gonna happen again.
Bianca Buono, 12 News.